Hello, ladies. Oh, hi, Sherry. Hi, Carla. Hi, Elvis. Oh my gosh, I am exhausted, ladies. A good exhausted, you know that kind. Lots to talk about, lots of fun stuff. Hi, Gail. Susan's probably having her last gulp of supper. She'll be here, maybe. No, she will. This is just all the little goodies that I was given over the weekend. So some of them I haven't even time to open, to tell you the truth. It was just so boom, 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 boom. And, you know, put it in a bag, put it in a box. You don't forget it so you won't lose it. Hi, Janice. We were supposed to have really bad storms today, and we've got beautiful sunny skies. So I have no idea what the heck is going on. Hey, Scotty. Oh, hi, Trina. Oh, you're so welcome. We have to share all the gossip of the weekend. Well, it's kind of hard. I mean, there is no, see, well, unless I'm oblivious, there's really no gossip because it went off really well. And everybody, got along with each other. And I mean, from the gossip standpoint, it's kind of boring. I think Trina would agree. We'd like to gossip, but I don't know. We're just going to report the facts. Just the facts, people. And remember, we were talking last week about the fact that, we were going to figure out who the troublemaker was. Well, there wasn't one troublemaker, it was a whole table. So, well, that's what I was going to say. It wasn't an individual. I was like getting ready for the individuals, right? No, it was a whole table. Oh my, and Scotty was one of them. I call you out either way, Scotty. She was, yeah, Scotty was in the troublemaker table. Adri was in the I mean, this is all one table. You got four large tables where you had, what was it, five people? Five people at each table, those large fold out tables. And wouldn't you know it, all the big mouths made it to the same table. And I think this was before each of them knew they were all a bunch of big mouths. It was just kind of in the DNA, it was in the atmosphere, and they were like little magnets and went whoop, and they all went to that table. So and it was just crazy. Like, how'd they find each other? I think next time we'll have to put name tags so that they can't be anymore. Oh, well, they kept the room jumping in case anybody, started getting sleepy. You can know in two somebody was gonna say something. They would start either laughing or arguing with each other, one or the other. Exactly, Carla. I mean, it was just like this little magnets going around. I go, because I already knew Asia was going to be a problem, and I know for sure Scotty would be. I had never met um Shannon's sister. Oh my goodness. Her sister compared to Shannon make Shannon look like a little, a fly on the wall. Her sister is a hoot. No, I didn't want you, Scotty, I didn't want you to infiltrate another table. I could only handle one table like that at a time. Only one at a time. So, yeah, it was actually better that they were all together. At least I knew I had three normal tables to deal with. Oh, am I blurry, you guys? Let me know. Elvis says it's blurry. Blurry. I don't know if I can go out and come back in and it not be gone. Can I have it running? Tr- Trina says yes. I am. Oh no. Guys, I don't know what to do. Got a brand new camera. Oh, hmm. I wish I knew what to do. I already called. We've got like the most expensive, you know, internet. As far as the speed and all that kind of stuff. And let me double check. And I'm pretty sure I have everything else closed out. Hi, Lucy. Let me see if there's anything. No, that's closed out. I've opened up in the right place. No, Janice, I never ended up testing that out because everything was so chaotic leading up to the weekend. I didn't have a mentally free moment. So I'm going to have to do that. Oh, we haven't spilled any beans yet, Lucy. I was just complaining about one table because all the troublemakers made it to one table. Um, okay, you StreamYard people, if I go out, does the whole stream go out? Probably not, huh? I've done that many times before. Okay, so if I go out and the whole thing goes poof, I'll start over and then you guys just come back. Yeah, Janice, I've done that. I've tested it. I've called them up, and I'm getting nowhere fast. I'm not getting any kind of um satisfaction at all. So I'm not sure. So so let's hope this. Well, let me just try refreshing first. See what that does. It might knock me out completely, but we'll see. Any better? I don't have autofocus on, Scotty, because then it will drive. That would drive everybody crazy. What do you guys think? Just as a tiny bit better. Oh no. Oh, hey Johnny. It's a, I don't know, Johnny. My new camera is blurry. I've called up the internet. I've done all my updates. I've done everything. So maybe tomorrow you can walk me through some other stuff and see what the heck is going on. It's just I don't know. No, I didn't have a laptop yet. I honestly I had no time. I had no time. I was just 100% getting ready for the weekend. So I'll have to do that. Um, that's probably what I need to do obviously next. So okay, so So I left here. Let's see. Let's see. It's clear right now. Okay, I won't do anything. I won't move my hands. I won't move the stuff on the table. So I left. Okay, first of all, the event was about an hour away um from my house. So I left around between 12:30 and 1, and the meet and greet was going to be at 5. So I had up there with all my stuff. I already had everything all kind of pre-packed from the night before, and I headed up there, and it was real easy to find the place. And then the unloading began. But there was help there, and the ladies helped me. We got everything pretty much set up. And oh, it's good now. Okay, good. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. So then the ladies started coming in right on schedule around 5 o'clock. And I think everybody showed up. Let me think. Yeah, I think everybody was there for meet and greet. Everybody got there Friday night. And so we're sitting there, we're chit-chatting, and then Shannon goes, "Oh," she goes, "I was so excited. There was one gentleman that signed up, and but he wasn't there." And we're going, "What?" And she goes, "And he's paid in full, and he's not here." And she told us his name was Chuck, and we're like, "Oh man, what happened to Chuck?" So the way the facility is set up, the front um door was locked because it was closed for business, and then our access doors were on the side. So doing our thing, and the doors were shut because I guess they had locked them or something on the side that to access where we were coming in. And we see this guy out there kind of like trying to open the door. Now we didn't know if that was Chuck or not, but it's some guy trying to get in. So so Shannon goes over there and unlocks the door, and all the ladies just, it was spontaneous. Everyone goes, "Chuck!" And they all scream, and the guy practically fell out of the door because he was freaking out. Thankfully, it was Chuck, or else poor guy. So he goes, "Oh," he goes, "I didn't know I was locked out if I wasn't here exactly at 5." But so he was, and unfortunately, or fortunately, he ended up at Scotty and Adria's table. They hogtied him. And then the way it was set up, you would leave your stuff in the evening. So that meant once you picked your table, that was your table for the whole weekend. So you wouldn't have to move all your supplies and your stuff and everything. So, oh my goodness, poor Chuck. And I told him at one point, I thought maybe he was a woodchuck. And so I told the lady, "We need to go out there and look for a little woodchuck, you know, because maybe we were waiting for a guy and it was really a woodchuck." So, but it was a guy. It was a real guy. So, very pleasant guy. Unfortunately, he was, unfortunately for him, he was a little on the shy side. But by the end of that weekend, I don't think he was anymore. He was, they put him through the ringer. Poor guy. But yeah, so that was Friday. And by then I still haven't even gotten to the hotel because I just barely finished with all the setup and unloaded and everything. It only made like a half hour between then and the ladies were going to show up. So I ended up just staying there. And so we had a nice time getting to see everybody, figuring out where everybody came from and who's who and all that stuff. So then I went to the hotel, And I was taking my car key out of my key thingamajigger, and then I got out of the car, and I was going to get ready. I got the valet, and I was going to have him park for me because of my knee. I didn't want to go hiking all over Fayetteville. Everything is a little up and down there. And and then he says, "Well, I need the key." And I go, "What?" And in my mind, I took it out of the ring and I had given it to him. Well, obviously I didn't. So now it's nighttime. I'm so exhausted and tired, and I have no idea what I did with the key. I get out, I don't hear it fall on the floorboard, I don't see it on the floorboard. I look all over the place. Well, fortunately, I had an extra key, or else that would have been disaster. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Riri. That would have been the hi, Jamie. That would have been disaster. That would have started the entire hi, Linda. Would have started the whole weekend going down the drain. Just not having a key for my vehicle. So I gave him the extra, and I told him, if for some reason you see it in there, just anyway. When I finally got my vehicle back, he had put it there where the little cup thing is. So at least I had dropped it in the vehicle. I just couldn't see it at night. So we go up to it was a beautiful hotel. It's called the Graduate, and very, very nice. And it had hot water. I've been to nice hotels, and the water is never hot in the shower. That's my pet peeve. You paid big bucks and you can't even get hot water. But they had hot water, and so I was happy. I was a camper. Um, so as you may or may not remember, I was going to be the first instructor. So I was kind of, I mean, except for showing, how to do those natural dyes with you guys, I've never formally taught that class before, live in front of real live people, you know. So, yeah, Janice, but the springs aren't up in the mountains. Not they're on the other side of the mountains, on the other side of the state. Um, so, um, so what I did, hold on a second. I just got poor Susan. Hold on a second, you guys. Oh, she's only got one. She wants to know if she has a sick day. I said one. Um, so, so, so anyway, oh, oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, so I was my extent of teaching it was what you say around and do it on the line and everything. So that format doesn't necessarily translate into a large format where you have 20 ladies looking at you and, and hoping that, you know, they understand what this, what you're talking about. So, um, anyway, I think it went okay. I mean, Scotty can explain more if it did or didn't, but I think it did because the way that we monitored how well the class was going was when it got quiet. Because when the ladies got in the zone and they knew what they were doing, and yeah, they were having fun doing it, everybody got quiet. So as long as they got quiet, I go, okay, they're having fun. And if it starts getting noisy, then you got to throw some more meat at them. So they go, so they can get back in and, you know what I mean. Uh-oh, it's Adrian. Oh my God. Yeah, we were talking about you and your table, Adria. Yeah. You never took a ski? They stayed there? I mean, you left them, like they're still there, left them. Yeah, right, Adria. Very well behaved. Oh no, Scotty. Well, I honestly didn't see anything down there when we cleaned up because we had to leave it the way you found it, and I don't remember seeing that. Huh? Yeah, Adria. I told him about Chuck. How we thought he was a woodchuck there for a while. Oh. Well, if you guys are honest, you know you were the troubled ones. You guys really know you were. All the teachers had to tell you guys to be quiet while they were trying to teach. Next time you get to go on the table in the back, not in the front. so so when now this is kind of interesting. You learn something all the time because I personally have never been to one of these things, let alone teach one. The option I've done has been here in my own studio, and I never have 10 individuals in my classes. So that was kind of interesting to have twice as many. And but um, just observing and seeing the attention span, and I learned a lot. What I'm trying to say is I learned a lot. So when Shannon had asked me to do it, she asked me what time slot I wanted because she'd asked me, I think, the first one as far as the time slots. And so I told her, oh, I just want to get it over with, put me first so that I can enjoy the rest of the weekend and not be worried with anticipation of what was going to happen. So I was first. And then the next individual, the next instructor was the legit bookbinder. She decided to go on Saturday after me. And then the next day was sort of like a junk journal and some painting on a canvas, well, on paper, and transposing all the designs onto this canvas. So the feedback we got was that if I had done my class on Sunday, their brain would have been too tired to absorb what I was telling them. So they were happy that my class was first because, because it had taken too much brain power, basically. And I would have lost them. So it was all a fluke and by accident that we ended up doing it that way. But it worked out really well. So I learned a new binding. How I can't do real guys with my dyslexia. I was sitting there going, I think I'm gonna shoot myself because I'm gonna scream in a minute. But I actually finished it along with my table. So this is leather, and the instructor had this leather part here already cut out for us, a nice, pretty open spine square. And for the life of me, you guys chime in that were there. I can't remember the name of the binding. I don't remember. But she had a bunch of pretty papers for you to decorate the front page and the back page. So of course I found some peacock pet paper, and then she had some tissue paper that had some Asian. So I ended up going with my, you know, black, white, and let's just pretend this is red. This is more like I don't like a tomato color, but let's just pretend that's red. So I got my little black and white, and then these papers in here are various types, and then we could decorate with a little piece of paper here, but of course I had to put more paper. Then, I went against the instructions. Went totally against the instructions, but that's okay. We were just supposed to put a little strip of paper so you could see it here. But I thought, why not? What the heck? So that was a lot of fun. So, yeah, I can't even explain what we did. But the binding is, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Some of you ladies might be, hey, Jen! Some of you ladies might be familiar with it already because I know a lot of you do real book binding, unlike me. But, yeah, I'm not actually even sure if she told us what that binding was. Did she, you ladies that were there? Did she say the name of it? Actually, I don't know. But that was a little off. So I don't know if you remember, guys, that we've done the open spine, and I've done like my own version because I don't know how to do. Oh yeah, that's right, Agent. It's called the buttonhole. I don't know why it's called the buttonhole. It don't look like no hole for a button to me, but that is the technical name of it. Maybe because we put a button on it. I don't know. But so if you recall, if you imagine another 2 inches here, another 2 inches here, we kind of did something similar to this, and then we tied it in the center. You guys remember when we did that? Um, so even though I didn't know how to do the exact stitch she did, the end result kind of looked the same, but different because it's like a buttonhole when you. Oh, oh, okay. All I know is I liked it. It was very frustrating for me, but I like challenging myself and I like learning new things. And I'm just glad that I finished. I actually finished it, so I was very pleased about that. I was pleased about that. Okay, so that's the one thing I made. I didn't. Now, what the instructors did is they roamed around the room and they helped the other instructors when it was, um, when it wasn't their time. I didn't run around the room helping because I didn't know what the heck this was all about. So I'm not going to answer anybody's questions because I don't have the answers. So I decided to sit down and learn something. But for the other two projects, I didn't do anything because I was able to help by running around answering questions. Oh my gosh. So the next day was Donna, who had the thing that was similar to when we did this. So I really didn't get to work on mine because I could help the other ladies. So I was just kind of roving around. I think the only thing I did was I just put a bunch of papers together and just put it in the springy thing here. But other than that, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to this. So that still needs to be finished. And then in the evening of uh, Sunday was the other one, which I ended up just roving around helping that. So I didn't make that project either. So basically, I did one project, but I was happy with the one that I did do. Oh no, are you guys? Am I blurry again? Oh no, Scotty says it's the second hardest thing. Oh, then I don't feel so bad. I'm blurry again. Hold on. Let me go out and come back in because I did that earlier. It cleared up a little bit. So go and come right back. No, it's no problem. I don't like looking at it. I hope that helps a little bit. Yeah, when I'm moving, right? That's crazy. Adrian, you did two. What did you did two? You did your flowers, didn't you? Oh, Jen didn't either. Well, what did you guys do? Did you make anything? Um, what was kind of odd, I hate to even move anything because it'll get blurry again. But what I found really odd about this, guys, is that the instructor said that when you did the first one, it would be harder. And then when you did the second one, it would be easier because you've already got it stable. But the table felt the exact opposite. It was like the first one was easier. And then we tried to do the second one, it was harder. And we all felt the same, which the instructor thought that was very odd because usually it's the other way around for everybody. So yes, my table was just an oddball table because we all felt. What about you guys? Oh, hi Tanya. So, oh, you didn't get your last two projects done either. Oh, 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 she did an abstract. You did an. How come I can't remember what it looked like? I was over there when you guys were working on it. Huh. It's all kind of a blur. The whole weekend's a little bit of a blur. So these are all things that I was given, and some of the things I haven't opened yet. Now I got this the first day. Whoopsie. We had a sculptor there, okay, and she's got her little tag on there. But look at this, how cute! And the brush, she says, is all workable. You know, you can use it as a brush. I'm going to use it as a little duster on my keyboard. I don't want to put paint on it. Look at that. Look at those eyeballs. Now, I'm going to put her in the group. I'll put her. Well, I will put it, her link, but she's super sculptor at yahoo.com, and Facebook, it's the same, super sculptor, and also Instagram is super, oh, you can't see that, underscore sculptor. I'll put it in the group unless one of you smart ladies find it in the next 2 seconds and you can put the link. But she does really cool stuff. Here's an example of some of the stuff that she does. Oh, it goes that way, I guess. Yeah, all her stuff is super cool, odd. Very talented, very talented. So that's that. I haven't even opened it. Uh-oh. Now I got to remember. Oh, dear. Because I was just handed stuff and putting it in my bag, and I hope they put down who gave it to me because I'm going to go blank. Oh, boy. I hate that. It's so rude of me. People make effort and then you forget who did what. Oh, look how cute. I think this was Jennifer. I better not say nothing because that may not. Maybe it wasn't Jennifer. Did Scotty, you guys, did you get one of these? Okay, it is Jennifer. Okay, great. That's what I was thinking. That's so cute. I love working with napkins. You guys already know that, but I love when they incorporate the napkins on these pages. I like the color and I like the feel. I like the texture when napkins are used. This thing is small, but there is a lot of work. She's got a lot of cutting and gluing. And sewing. How cute is that? Okay, then there was a girl there. The place that had it, they were so kind. They even had a, like an assistant there that works in the facility so that if we needed anything and didn't know where it was, she was right on top of it and she would, direct us to where it was. And that was really very helpful. So one night, I forget which night, we were there just talking, and she goes, "Oh, we got a box there with these books. You get even that you want." And you go, "Oh." Um, and I opened. This was the first one I looked at, and it was all black and white ladies. I grabbed that little puppy and said, "That's mine. That's mine." So now I have more stuff to put in my black and white journal whenever I go, "Oh, do you have any more black and white?" And then you guys remember the book you got. Oh, yeah. So I'll have fun playing with that. Okay. Oh, more goodies. And is there a name in here? Oh, boy. Ooh, I don't have any papers like that. How cute. Look. For earrings or necklaces. Ah! Remember, guys? I have some of these. Do you guys remember? Do you remember? See, I never see cool paper like this. Now, see, where do you get paper like this? I feel like I'm in the know, and I just never find cool stuff like this. This is very cool. It's very Tim Holtzy, but it's not Tim Holtz. Anybody seen this? Okay. Now, I don't know if this is everything because I haven't unpacked two of my little boxes with supplies, and at the end, I was just putting everything together. So there might be something missing still. Okay, that goes up there. And then look at these cool papers. You know we love the papers. Who does not love the papers? 60 pieces of all kinds of... Ooh! Whoa! Ooh. A Mexican city. Oh my goodness. It needs to go on my journal. So these will all be fun. Did I get blurry again, you guys? Because I'm moving around. It's blurry again. I don't know. I don't know what to do. And then this little lovely package. Ooh, money. Aww. All these cool pages. And a birdie. And a birdie. And some people. Very cool. You know, I'll use that up. You know. I've really gotten motivated. I keep saying, I know you guys are sick and tired of hearing me. But being there and being around the ladies and doing art together, I've really gotten motivated to get this studio back to a teaching studio as opposed to whatever you want to call it's become. Whatever it is, it has become. Ooh, painty papers. So I've asked a couple of ladies to get on my back to say, have you done it yet? Have you done it yet? So I can be accountable to somebody. Love the painty papers. Now, the one that did the, what was it called? Oh, this is from Trashy. Okay. Very cool. And Scotty brought me this. Look at this. Oh, I hope the camera doesn't go crazy. Nope, nope. It goes that way. Goes that way. I don't want to open up all the way because it might go crazy. But that's going to be fun. And this is from the, oh yeah, Little Mountain Binary. Now that's her company's business, her company's name. And on Monday, we went up to her studio. Oh my goodness, I haven't had time to post any um oopsie, any pictures there. Oh, probably can't see anything. She collects the old book covers that, maybe she can't, or she just sees them around, and she displays them on her wall with these clips. So here's like the front and the back with all of the pages taken out. I don't know. Can you even see that? Um, where's that other picture? And she does all of the engraving, hand engraving on the books. She has oodles and oodles of different typesettings. All these beautiful drawers. Here's another, probably can't see it, but yeah, there's too much glare. But drawers and drawers and drawers of these. Here you can see a little bit of her studio. It's quite large. And then here's some of the leather. She's got that on the walls. Look at that old press. There. And here's another press. More boxes. Things to engrave with. More engravings. Yeah, I don't know how many of these she had. And then there's a shot a little further away with those books with 3 of her presses that are there. And she had books. She has a shelving where the books are stored that she needs to work on. And she has Bibles from the 1800s. Here's some more drawers with more fun stuff. Another press. Gail, are you referring to here in her binary? No, she used to have people. These are all these are hand dyed papers and marbled papers for her end papers. No, she now is doing it all by herself, actually. So then before we went to her place, we had a powwow meeting because we're already discussing what we might want to do next year. And there was this bakery, and it was this gigantic place. And you can go in there, and there's a section that you walk into where there's a bunch of chairs and glass, and you can watch them decorating the cakes. Oh, that's interesting. And it's just some artwork by the bathroom, a cute little table. There's a ceiling to my hotel. I was intrigued because it was a tin ceiling. There's my hotel. Oops, inside. Too glary. Anyway. Oh, there's another. Probably too glary. Yeah, very glary. A very glary hotel. And then there's Shannon. So what Donna was so clever that she did is she made up one of those, what would you call it? Anyway, where when you get lined up, when you take your mug shot, and it gives you your height and everything. So everybody got to take a mug shot. Some were crazier. Oh, and she brought, I forgot her name. Mannequin that has that long dress. I forget, it has a name. And then there's the ladies, there's a class. Where are all the mug shots? Oh, there's one. Look how cute. Oh, there's Shannon, I think. I think that was a tipsy one. Oh! Scotty wouldn't even show her face. All you saw were her glasses. That's Donna. She created the whole situation for that particular project. I don't think I got Chuck. Oh, I did get Chuck. There's Chuck. The woodchuck. We did get Chuck. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so oh, look who's there. But anyway, so that was a lot of fun. So I got a little distracted with the binder. A little distracted with the binary there. So what she did is she put, some of the books that she tears apart. Um, she has pieces, parts left over, and she has to repair them. I do not know how she repairs pages. I mean, like if there's a tear in the page, she finds paper that is the same age and the same color and all that kind of cool stuff, and she repairs it. It was very, very interesting. And then these papers were some of the leftovers from her class. And so she gave me a whole bunch of those after the class was over. Everybody could go take what they want. And then I ran. I ran. Yeah, Gail, that's why I say she's a real binder. She's not, some goofy junk journal binder. She's real. Real for real. So it was a real honor to be able to take her class. Look at all these papers. What am I going to do with them? So when I tell you I want to clean up this place, what do? I bring more junk. I bring more junk. Yeah, but it's pretty junk. Don't be arguing with me. They're pretty, pretty papers. That's the one I used in my book. I love this green. Green and brown's pretty. Oh, and I used some of that on mine too. Some of that. So there. And then the instructions are, I could have answered the buttonhole. And my okay. So she taught us, how sometimes you're how do I get that out of there? Okay. You know how sometimes you're sewing and then you accidentally pull it and the whole thing just out of the needle. You guys may have known this, but I do not know this at all. But so you get your needle, pay attention, boys and girls, and then you just, if I can do it, you just loop it through there and pull it, and your needle will come off of your thread. Hello, that was worth the whole weekend. Oh my gosh, people, how come you guys never told me about this? This is a lifesaver. And nobody ever told me. Oh my gosh. Nobody ever told me. That's crazy. So then, okay, so I got, me, how much I love these papers. I'm really happy about that. Then Donna says, oh, I have some for you, Rosemary. I go, oh, really? Okay. What could that be? So I get all excited. I get all excited. And look what she had. You know how much I love those cuts. The Asian cuts. Look. Look. Oh no, the blur. Oh no. And lots of freezing. Hi, Saskia. I don't know what I'm going to do, ladies. Because if okay, if I was the person watching these videos, I'd stop watching. I'm just being real. I'd get so irritated and watch. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. No, but seriously, I do not know what I'm going to do. So these are those Chinese paper cutouts that you guys know I love so much. And I was running out because I put them in some of the kits. And I didn't know I was going to find these. I can't find these small ones. I can find the big ones. I can't find the small ones. And look how beautiful. So look how I think what I'm going to do with my new book, I think it might just be a display for these cuts. What do you guys think? Whoops. Wouldn't this be a nice book just for that? Yes, tomorrow, a blurry mess. I tell. Okay, I'm gonna go out and come back, guys. I might have to do that all night long. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oops. Oh, now that froze. Oh my gosh. Now my mouse froze. Okay, this is not a good evening. Okay, so tomorrow Johnny and I are going to try and troubleshoot this. We might go live a couple of times because what happens is if she's on StreamYard with me on StreamYard, it doesn't look blurry to us. To her and me, it won't be blurry. We have to literally be on YouTube because that's where it happens. So, so you might see me popping in and out a lot tomorrow. Pull out the hammer exactly. But anyway, don't you think this would be a cool idea? Is it like unblurry enough for you to know what I'm talking about? The whole book would be a series of my cutouts and then put like, I would make it a little fancier somehow. But oh, I just love these. Love these. So I got there's a whole bunch in there. I don't know how many. I didn't count, but a bunch. Oh, maybe I can look them up. But I think these are really old. You know, old. I mean, not like antique old, but old enough. But at least I have a name. A couple of ones that I had did not have a name, so I didn't know what to look up. There's some more. Woohoo! And some more. And then some of those cool leaves that I like. I like this because we've had this in the kits before. Oh, two more. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm going to need any more of these for a long time. But I still got to find a company just because I want to. And then there's those. Anyway, so I think there's a couple of other things. I think they're in my other box because I do kind of think there's some things missing. But that's in another box. If I find them, I'll show you guys tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, it was fun. It was exhausting. What can I say? And if I can remember how this is done, I'll show you guys this binding. it might make me go, hi cat. It might make me go a little crazy, but I'll try and figure that out. Then when I got home, well, I got home. Okay, I spent Sunday night, and then, like I said, we went to that bakery place, and then we started making what? Oh, go ahead, just go. Hey, time, we're a minute late. Oh my gosh, I can't even run my own channel. Say hey to Susan. Everyone say hey to Susan. Derelict on my duties. Do we see any? Yeah, yeah, I know. Okay, do we have any lurkers that are going to say hello to Susan? Come on, lurkers. Susan's there for you all the time. You'd be there just like 2 seconds to say hey to Miss Pope. Say hey, Pope. I know, man. She probably starts swearing me up and down. You think just because I'm not there? Wow, 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 wow. Come on, I don't see any lurkers yet. I know you're there. That's right, Jamie. Oh my gosh. Yay, Kimberly! Oh, she's gonna like that so much. Just for you, Bobo. How sweet. So in the morning on Monday, is that a puppy dog on her thing, her logo? Is that a puppy dog you got? Oh, talk about puppy dogs. Okay, I'm going off in a whole different direction. Gonna make a quick post about. Yes, yes, please. I didn't get the scoop from you except for what you told me the other day. So, if you watch Johnny's channel, she was going to explain that she had found out about Tammy, and she's doing better, but she's not well. And so Johnny wants to get some cards together to send to her. Who wants to participate in that? She'll type in there the scoop, okay? So anybody that wants to participate in that, I don't know, let them know what time frame, Johnny, so that they get it to you as soon as possible. You know, she's always had serious health issues, and so anything that happens to Tammy is serious because she's already in a delicate situation. Okay, so she'd like for you to mail it to her by the 1st. And it'll give her some time to put that together. And then if you're international, then by the time she's probably put together, yours will be coming in. But those of us here that are locally, please send it by the 1st. Right, Gail. It's very serious. Very serious. And she's always, very upbeat and everything, but she's had serious issues for a while. So try and get that out. Even if it's just a handwritten note, Johnny's going to make a journal, so she can put that in there. So don't think you have to make it all fancy and everything and make something. Even if even if it's a handwritten little note, she'll deeply appreciate that, and her family will appreciate it too. And thank you, Johnny, for doing that for her. So on Monday, like I said, we went over to the bakery, and then afterwards we went to the bindery. But we're already thinking, or I should say, not thinking, I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, that we will doing this again. And the facility that we do it at is very basic, all kinds of stuff, but there is this gap of time when it really takes off. So that's why April, it was open for us. So what we need to do is, I think Shannon's already going to book it for next April. I'm not sure which weekend it'll fall in, because next year, during the period that we had the workshop, um, it will be Easter next year. So, figure work around that, because some people want to be around for family and stuff like that. So, but anyway, so my question to you guys, even if you have no intention of attending, feedback about the types of classes would really be appreciated. It just happened, it worked out what we did time wise. There was enough time. If they weren't able to finish the project, they got to a point where it would be easy to finish it once they got home. And there was a nice variety, because even though there were two journals, the one was a junk journal and one was what I call a real journal. How did the whole thing cost? How much did the whole? Oh, that's a good question. I don't remember. Oh, Adria can tell you. Adria knows. And we're kind of thinking, because we did a questionnaire, and some of the ladies wanted like part of one afternoon free time, so that anything they didn't finish, they could kind of wrap it up. Doing something like that, we cannot teach 4 classes. It would have to take up the time of one of the classes, so it'd be 3 classes. And then we were playing around Yes, that's just for the workshop. And then, and they're playing around about me having an optional, like offering a 3-day one, and you'd have the option, there'd be a package for certain classes if you only did the 2-day one, and then the additional if, because some were saying they wish they had another day. So, it's hard to please everybody, but if she can figure out a way to offer two different options, then that might be something that she could, if she could figure that out. So that's another option. Um, and then we talked about, we had half day classes. Do we have the attention span to have a full class? Like for instance, if I were to teach eco printing, I have to have a full day for eco printing. Even a full day isn't enough, but I could squeeze it in. But there's no way I can do half a day. So when it comes to, these retreats, you know, do you want to fill a whole day with one thing, or you want to break it up? So we asked them, I'm asking you, I'm trying to get kind of a full perspective of what people like and don't like. Because I said before, I've never been to one. So I've never been to one of these things. So I'm looking from my perspective. I mean, because if I really, really want to learn something and it's something that interests, I don't mind working on it all day long. But that's just me, you know. Um, Jamie, she's doing her shake and bake. She helped. Oh my gosh. If you had enough attendees, you might want to consider giving people choices between classes that are on the same day. Only been to retreats where each whole day different person. Stasia, I go to a scrapbook retreat in Disney, and you can choose how many days, and hotel is included. Then she charges you monthly throughout the year leading up to it, so you can pay in payments. Oh, okay. I would prefer a whole day to get the entire project done. Yeah. And you've got to choose the classes you wanted. Okay. Okay, so like right now we had two large rooms. I don't know if you could see it in that picture. It was a really large room. It was probably at least 1,000 square feet. I mean, we had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven of those large fold-out tables, plenty of room to walk around, and then on either end of the room was really clear. It wasn't full of the tables. Double car garage. Oh, way bigger than a double, two, maybe three double car garages. It was big. And we had two of those rooms. But one of them we only used one for the classes because they all fit in there and everybody was taking the same class. And then in the other room, it was a whole bunch of tables where the meet and greet was, and then you could have your lunch there if you brought snacks and stuff like that. And then we had pizza night, and everybody ate out there. choices of which classes to take. You couldn't do all the classes though. Okay. I know, Jamie. Me too. I can actually figure out things like that too. How many garages? What would Chuck teach, Adria? The lino print or what? There you go. Exactly, Jamie. Me too. Now, see, Amy's the one that did the clay work. She knows how to do clay. Yeah, she bakes on hers. We cannot accommodate that. But she was working on stuff there that was air dry, so she could teach. I mean, you know, she'd be teaching the basic sculpting of it, but it would have to be air dried. Brenda! Hey, Miss Allie. No, I can already tell he would not be able to control a class. Not if it was not if it was the same people. I mean, maybe if it was minus your table, he probably could control the rest of the ladies, but I don't think he can control you guys. Oh my goodness. No, I'm blurry. I've been going in and out all night. Um, I'm brutal. Are you calling me brutal, Gail? Oh. She's not feeling well. She took a sick night. She goes, "Do I have a sick night left?" I said, "Only one. Choose wisely." I was trying to control you guys. So anyway, so I come back home and and voila, I got my new one. Did you guys get yours yet? Hey, Anne. Let me go out. I'm gonna go out and come back in real quick, you guys. Let her know where I'm gone, the new people. I'll be back. There we go. Any better? So this eliminates the theory that if I had someone else on here, it was kind of interfering somehow. Well, Susan isn't here and it's still doing it. So it has nothing to do with how many people are on StreamYard. That we know that for sure now. Okay, it's better. Oh, Jan says a little better. Way better. A little better. On and off. Yeah. Yeah. And I got to be really careful tomorrow because Johnny might really get a hammer. Just want to hammer all my stuff. Oh, stop moving. Am I moving? Oh, it got clear. Well, see, now I'm afraid to turn the page. Oh, Anne got yours? I haven't looked at it yet either. I just got it today. Well, I got it yesterday, but it was out in the box. I didn't even know I had gotten it. And my husband goes, did you get your mail? I said, what mail? Well, it's over there. I put it over on the table. Oh, dear. Okay. Now, this is a painting, and it looks like a photograph, but it's a painting. How talent. Look at that. Everything goes into full. Oh. Well, if I'm having the same trouble with this one, I could have sent this back and just put on my old webcam. I mean, it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't help any. Although it was really weird is when I first connected it, all you guys said, "Oh, it's so much clearer now." And it stayed clear for a couple of times. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, tell me what happens when I open this stupid thing up. I'll try and move slowly. Oh no, Dell's even going to show up to hammer it. So that's pretty serious. Ooh. Hmm. Plants. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. For 2 years straight, my hydrangeas gave absolutely no flowers. I just thought, what the heck is going on around here? When I came home this weekend, all of my hydrangeas had the little itty bitty buds. I'm going to get my flowers this year. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Because I am and I like to use them in my eco printing, and I wasn't able to. Okay, so now we have a bunch of strips of papers. Now this is my last issue. I have to decide if I'm going to renew or not. I just don't know what to do. I mean, there's rarely something new in there, but even though it's not new, it's got a little twist to it. It kind of, gives me a little inspiration. And I guess that's what these books are supposed to be anyway. It's more inspiration than, I mean, if you've done stuff before, it's supposed to be inspiration, not so much learning something new or copying. Now, I really appreciated this because, we've done that, right? Where we do, it's been a long time. It's been a couple of years. We've done the image, transfer on, not the jelly plate, but, when you transfer it onto the pages. And we haven't done that in a long time. And I love doing that. Dell. I mean, exactly, do I want to pay, what does it cost? Some bucks or I don't know what this costs a year. I already forget. But anyway, hold on, guys. Sammy is really, really having a fit out there. Hopefully not a dog out there. Sammy, where are you? Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, I guess there's something else going on. I hear a lot of dogs barking. Usually me, there's a loose dog somewhere and he's going up and down the street getting all the dogs all. Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, I think it is something like that. For 4 issues, exactly. But then if you go to the bookstore and you find one and it's like, oh, I like that. And then you got to pay what, $16, $17 for it? I don't remember what it costs. $20. I still kind of tend to like the vintagey look. I thought I would get tired of it because it's just not really what I would consider me, but maybe it's becoming me. I don't know. I really do like, that monochromatic vintage look. And I'm really a color person. I love colors, but my eye's really drawn to all that. Maybe it's because I like doing the rust. And so this reminds me of a rust look, even though it isn't, but it gives you that feel. So now when I look at these projects, I'm thinking, oh, how long would it take to teach that? Oh, here we go. So 4 issues, if you get the subscription, is $57.97. So you save $10 by getting this subscription. And if you get 2 years, I think you save $1. Because it's 57.97, and if you get 2 years, it's 114.97. So I think you save one whole dollar. Woohoo! Right, Linda. There's only so many things you can do. It's very rare in these magazines where you see something that you have never seen, at least for me, that I've never seen before or never even entered my mind. I mean, it's very rare. Like this is collage. Okay, who of us have not already done collage? Okay, now painting. Okay, granted, I can't paint, but just because I see this picture, it's not gonna make it easy for me to learn how to paint. So it's just to look at it and appreciate it, but you're not gonna learn anything. She's a good artist, that's for sure. Yeah, I can, Anne. Yes, I can write it off. Okay, now this is funny. So you look at this. I like how they did this. So you look at this artist and you go, man, I can't do that. I can't do that. No way I can do that. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. Just you know, a caricature. I can do a caricature. I can do that. I was looking through all my old book magazines of these and trying to get re-inspired. But I think it's ready. I need to get rid of most of these magazines and maybe find a new magazine. But I don't think there are any out there. Exactly, Jamie. Faces, not portraits. Um, earlier, Adria, I got that you'd put some pictures and it won't let us see them. So were they your personal pictures or were for that Google Drive that they set up for the group, or where did they start? Oh, this is pretty too. See, plants. Yeah, I'm a sucker when it comes to plants. Just throw a plant in there and I like it. Some kind of a dried plant. Those are your personal pictures. Oh, I couldn't see it. And well, that was several hours ago. Did you change it? What does it say? Carved in rubber. Okay, so it must be these little carvings right here. The little house and the little. Okay, so we already know that, ladies. We know that. Oh, I did that exact carve. Do you remember that, you guys? Native American one. I carved that. I did it out of foam, but I did that. Good night, Gail. She's getting tired. The transparent experiment. What's transparent about it? I don't know. Well, I don't see anything too exciting here, guys. How about you? I don't know. You know, with how many things that are exciting, which fewer and fewer, I think it's worth just going down to the bookstore and looking at it and go, no, nothing there. Or, oh, this month I kind of like that and that. And then just remember it and be inspired. Uh-oh, here we go. Here's some rust. I like that. Oh no, these are kind of cute. What do you guys think? Now, squares, we all know how to cut a square. We don't need inspiration for that. Shades of violet. What did he do with that? Oh. This is watercolor paper. And they use charcoal pencil to draw circles and stuff. And then spray blue and purple inks onto the pages. And then you just repeat until you're happy with the look. Okay. Oh, where's Susan? Gothic vignettes. Oh. Oh. Look at that. So this is kind of, it looks like it's small. I don't know if it gives the dimensions or not. But it looks like it might be like 2.5 by 4, something like that. And then it's got a bunch of holes, so it's all put together in one little binder type thing. Yeah, I remembered to take the scissors. I whipped them out there and people got scared. Whoa, what's that? Oh, it's for my fussy cutting. I keep hearing those dogs. Let me get my husband to go out there and do something about it. Richard, get those dogs in the house. Let's see if he answers the phone. Those are cool. See, I don't know why I keep liking the boring monochromatic stuff. I don't understand it. It never used to be that boring. Oh, Richard Morris, why don't you answer the phone? Okay. Uh-oh, what's this? Pods? Oh. These are the pods for your coffee. Look what she did with them. Those things really are, a lot of waste. But look what she did. I don't use them, so I can't make anything like this. But for you ladies that do, Johnny's brainwashing. Hey, I even use more color than Johnny. How rude. Okay, so there's the little cups. And it's probably like a mat board or something. And then they cut out, and then these pop in. Interesting. Lots of cutting. Like spider webs, yeah. Oh, Kate Thompson. Okay, now Kate Thompson. I really do. Do you guys know who she is, and do you like her? Again, very monochromatic and boring, but I love the textures. I like the feel of it. I like everything about it. She uses a lot of stenciling to put texture on her pages. I don't use so much the stenciling. I like to carve into mine. I have used stencils to work with my plaster work. What is she using? That's pretty. Bunch of strips of paper. I can do without. Okay, what's this? Not your typical tags. Not very typical at all. They look a little scary to me. Okay, bound in verse. Bound in verse. Bound in verse. I don't know. That looks like a pile of yumminess, but kind of, I don't know. Kind of like, I don't know. It looks like it hasn't been put together yet. Can you guys see that? Get the glare out of there. It just looks like a pile of stuff. But that's the journal. Oh, wow. Well, a lot of things are blooming around here. I have never tried to extract the dye from that red clover. It's blooming everywhere. So if it's not, well, a 50-50 chance of rain tomorrow. If it's not raining, I'm going to go gather a bunch of that and boil that down and see if, I should say, simmer that down and see if I can get a color. And then I'm going to try an eco print with it and see if it extracts a dye that way. Because that stuff is only out for a very short period of time, and then it doesn't bloom anymore. So it's just in the early spring. So if I don't go harvest some now, I won't ever. Oh, I have some of these little metal things. Where did I get those? Did I get those from you, Johnny? I don't think so. Did I? I think they're for negatives, but they're metal. And I think I know where they are too. They're called Slide Changer magazines. And I never really figured out how they worked, but I do have some of those. Aha! Oh, that's Mr. Morris calling me back. Hold on. Yes? Yeah, I rang because the puppy dogs won't shut up. And I was wondering if you could take them in. Oh, well, when? When were they in the house? Oh, oh, okay. Okay, well, that's probably why they stopped. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, I'm still live, so I will let you go. Bye. Yeah, that's why they got quiet. He did let them in, and he thinks it was other dogs running around on the somewhere. Anyway, yes, I have some of these. Ha ha ha. But mine came Johnny, did yours come with the glass? Oh, hold on one second, you guys. Pretend you're listening to Susan talk while I'm gone. I think they're right here. Hold on. Are they here or are they here? Uh-oh. There's the glass. No. Okay, that's weird. I thought I had them right here. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Timber. Ah. Here they are. I know in this chaos, I do find things. I do find things. Okay. Did I get these from you, Johnny? Oh, they're not identical, though. Oh, they just remind me of it. They're similar, but they still have the same, they're for the same purpose, probably just a different era. Okay, so, yeah, I'm not really sure how these work. And then it came with glass. A piece of glass comes with it, too. And then there's a piece of glass. So, for the life of me, I can't envision what you did with it. When you need the glass, you need this, and you need the other thing. I don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. But I thought it was cute. And see what happens is this little part right here, you fold it up. I don't want to do it because I don't know how many times you can do it without it breaking because it's kind of thin. But you fold that up like that, and then that holds everything in. Excuse me. I don't know. But I thought with the alcohol ink, you could make them look old and it could look kind of cool. And that's why I got them. But I bought them over a year ago and I still haven't turned them into a project. And what's this? Oh, I'm not sure. It's just a big one of those. So it's got the little lips for you to put stuff through there. So anyway, I've got these plus the glass that goes with them. But I liked the glass because it was thin, and I was thinking of using that to do some soldering around the glass and putting some dried flowers in between or something. So I don't remember any secret sharing. What are we talking about? Did Johnny share her secret here? Johnny doesn't share any secrets here. She's got one big tight lip. She's one of those lip biters. She knows everyone in my over here a bunch of chatty Cathy's. She knows. She knows the scoop. Okay. Well, oh dear, look, I left the glass out. Hello, nobody told me. Let me get that back in there before I really get in trouble. Last thing I want to do is cut my finger off. Okay, so that's that. No, you're just bugging her. Oh, good. You do that. Okay, so I think that's kind of sort of it. Then they kind of wrap it up by showing you little vignettes of all the stuff they already showed you. So I don't know, guys. Should I get it again or not? Oh my gosh. I just saw the scrubby and I saw the color. Okay, so let me share this with you guys. Okay, so in the shower at the hotel, they had this body soap wash thing that was mint and habanero. Oh my gosh, it made your whole body tingle. I've never tingled from soap like that my entire life. Habanero and mint. Oh my gosh. It opened up all your pores. You went, brrr. It was pretty cool. I must admit. Now I got to go on the hunt and find some. No, it wasn't. It just like, I don't know. I can't explain it. It like, it felt like your pores opened up and the air went through and cooled you off. That's what it felt like. Adria, did you have some of that? Did you get the habanero treatment? I think so, Adria. How are you feeling, Susan? We did. Everybody did the hay for you. We even got somebody. We even got one of the looky loos, the lurkers, to come out and say hey to you. She was so sweet. Oh, maybe it was just me. You don't remember? Oh, maybe somebody had heard my lives and knew how much I like the habanero ice cream. And they said, hey, don't we down in supplies? Don't we have some habanero soap? Let's go put it in that lady's room. Because let me tell you, woohoo. That stuff was cool. I got to go find some. But sometimes they just manufacture stuff for the hotel, so then they don't sell it to the public. I almost felt like stealing the whole little thing because it had it had the little pumper there. Man, I should have just taken it. I paid enough for the room. The least they could do is give me some habanero soap. Your room. Really? And I Flowish carpet. Oh. Oh. I must say the bed was very comfy. The bed was very comfy and the water was very warm, very hot. I appreciated those two things. Only they didn't have a coffee machine maker. So that meant you had to pay $4 for a cup of coffee. I showed them. I didn't have any. Amber, what's Amber talking about? Did I miss something, Amber? Uh-oh. Yeah, they had the electric teapot and they had the instant coffee, but that's not the same. Who wants instant coffee? Yuck. I literally would go, I would prefer to go without coffee than to have instant coffee. And, way back when, I would drink instant coffee anytime. But, now, I don't know, I guess I'm a coffee snob. I don't like instant coffee anymore. Okay, so out of this whole thing, guys, okay, I got excited about that because I knew I had something similar to that. Let's see, what else can we complain about? I like that that they had Kate Thompson in here. I like her work. But again, it's just all bland. But I do like her work. So I can't complain about Kate. And then I had to complain about coffee because I saw those things. Let's see. What else? Oh, this is for Susan. I think Susan would like doing this. Well, I would enjoy doing this too. Because again, monochromatic and boring, but I like it. See, my monochromatic and boring is different from Johnny's monochromatic and boring. It's completely different, boring. Hers is a little lighthearted, boring, and mine's a little darker, on the darker side of boring. She's on the la-di-da side. And I do like this mark making with the rust. So we have to agree about that. Ooh, eucalyptus and mint. That sounds refreshing. But it doesn't have the same bite as the habanero. Oh, she found some habanero stuff. Oh, ooh, but no mint. Oh, no. If only I knew how to make soap. There's got to be a generic kind of, let's see. Now, if you just got some regular body soap thing, what would you have to add to it to get that bite, that little bite to it? I mean, do you like literally put, no, you don't literally put habanero in there because then your eyes would be watering and yeah, any boo-boo you had, it would be hurting. And so it's something, I think it's the mint. And then it's just subliminal that it's got the habanero in there. Oh, Adria found it. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Now I'm gonna have to find it and buy some. I gotta write that down. And then I gotta write it down and then I gotta buy it. Okay. MALINGOETZ. Oh no. Real pepper soap does burn your eyes, but not like habanero. She had the rum version. Yeah, every room was different. That's for sure. Yeah, they were really different. No two rooms are the same. And I didn't realize how many stories were. I was on the 9th floor. I don't know how many floors there were, to tell you the truth. What floor were you on, Adria? Okay, so I think, oh, okay, so I did like that too. So maybe two things I liked. I like that a lot. But I mean, it isn't like it taught me something new. It's just that I like it. So as far as something new, I don't think there's anything in here that I go, wow, I never thought of that. Nope. Nope. And nope. I think I've done it all, guys. What am I supposed to do now? What do you do when you've done everything that interests you? 15. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it was that big. Oh, another thing we did on Monday. Hold the phone. I almost forgot. I'm so excited. It was like my most exciting thing. I almost forgot. And that is what I was so excited about. How did I almost forget that? I think some of you ladies know I've been wanting my DIY paint, and the shipping is astronomical, but there's a place up there that sells it. So I went up there and I got me some colors. And I'm sure you all know my my favorite colors anyway. Nothing new there, but the paint itself. And then you can like mix and match some of these. But I'm so excited. There's a couple of colors I wanted that they didn't have, but I thought that's okay. That's okay. Start over. What are we starting over? What are we starting over? I missed the point. At the shower all over. Anyway, so before I did all of this mixed media stuff, um, no, start all over. Before I did all this mixed media stuff, I used to do furniture, and I have not done furniture since I started doing this. So I think I want to do something. So that's why I wanted to get this, because this is ideal, because it is the clay base. You can do so many cool things with this. It's not like normal paint. And the saturation is so much that you can do 1 part paint, to 10 parts, 10 to 1. And it's still, the pigments are still very rich. So, so there. Bye, Amber. Anyway, so, oh, it's already 9 people. I think Susan's bladder is calling. I think her bladder is calling. All right, ladies. Well, thank you for listening to me just ramble about my weekend. And if you have any thoughts, whether you can attend or not, if you have any legitimate thoughts about, things that, you've liked about other retreats or haven't liked or wish you could see or wish you could learn, if you're thinking about that, either put it in the group or tomorrow, if you're with us tomorrow, chime in, because the more information we get, the better we can offer stuff. All right, guys. Thanks again, and I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be clear, but we'll be here. Good night, everybody.